6, 7, really could have won the last 6, 7 games. No question.
We're going there.
I had to.
You got kids. Like, I get it.
It's only right. Without further ado, people, we got Nick Underhill. Joining. We got to talk New Orleans Saints. Nick, Saints did it again. Tyler Shough did it again. 22 for 27, 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, 142.7 QB rating. First rookie quarterback with back-to-back 300-yard games since C.J. Stroud. First Saints quarterback to win 4 games straight since the GOAT, Drew Brees. What's going on down in New Orleans, Nick?
I said it last time, man. I think he's a real deal. I don't think it's a question of like, do they have a quarterback? I think the responsibility now is on them not to screw it up. Like, they have a guy that I think is undeniably a starting quarterback in the NFL, and they just got to figure out how to build the team around him. And I think the biggest challenge for this team right now is going to be to not try to do too much too soon and get reckless. I think that there's been a history of them maybe.
You talking free agent spending?
Free agent spending, just spend, but spend on the right guys. Spend on guys that are going to be core players. Don't invest too much in older guys. Don't try to do what Washington did. And no disrespect to anyone, but like the trade for Marshawn hasn't worked out. So I don't think, just don't make moves like that. Like, keep building it with a 10-year plan and not well, the NFC South is wide open and we can go win this thing right now. So go all in around it and be reckless and screw up the cap and all that. Like, I just want to see them take a measured approach, but there is a nice window here. So just kind of keep doing, what they've been doing over the last few years. But this guy looks for real, man. Like, it's exciting to watch. We'll see next year. I think year 2 is where you kind of got to prove you're really the franchise guy, not hit that slump and all that. But man, like, there aren't 20 guys in the league I'd take before him right now. There aren't 20 guys, however you want to frame that. There aren't 20 guys that if you said, hey, like, you got to go win a game tomorrow, he's in that top 20. I don't know. You could do the exercise of how many you'd trade, for him. Like, I think he's got a real chance here, man. And I'm convinced. Like, I'm convinced that he's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Nick, you're not easily convinced. That's why I'm smiling. You're not easily convinced. So Tyler Shough has really shown you and has won you over in a way that's difficult to do. For me, the Saints with the slow starts.
Oh yeah,
the slow starts an issue. First quarter, terrible. It's hideous. A note that I have from this game: second quarter. Like, the whole second quarter, Kellen Moore, Tyler Shough went to quick game. Like, literally, Tyler, he lined up, he diagnosed the defense, 1-step drop, delivered the ball. And they marched down the field. I don't think it equated to points. They didn't get points. They got stopped on the 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whatever.
Yeah.
But he marched down the field using quick game. I loved that drive. Or those drives. Loved them because of the decisiveness, the pre-game process. Pre-snap process.
Yeah, man.
Delivering it to different guys, right, left, check down. Like, that was probably my favorite drive, and it didn't even equate to nothing, but it was like great to see. I noted that for whatever reason, it meant something to me. To see them go to quick game and for him to execute these different spots, zone, man, just reading it out. I enjoyed that, and it got him going. It got him going. It got his momentum going. It got his clock going. He was sharp, man. Like, watching the rest of this game, Tyler Shough made plays. He made plays, extended plays, delivering in spots where the receiver can catch it, moving forward to progress, get yak. The connection with him and Chris Olave is real. The chemistry is there. So now you got to go into how much Chris Olave gets paid to come back. Once you see his production and what he's doing, top 10 in the NFL. How do you see that situation playing out?
Yeah, I'd pay him. I think the chemistry there is evident, and one of the things that people try to hold against him is like he isn't Puka Nacua, he isn't Amon-Ra St. Brown, he isn't going to make the he wins, but he wins in a different way, and it's not necessarily contested catches and all that stuff. But man, like if you really watch the game, like he creates opportunities with his route running in a rare level, and I think that they got good chemistry going, and I would pay him. I mean, I think that's one of the advantages to having a rookie is that you can pay guys to be around him. And then when they're on the rookie contract, it's up to the receivers and all them to kind of help elevate the quarterback. And then when you got to pay the quarterback, you're hoping he's sitting at a place to where now he's elevating everybody else around him, and you don't have to pay all the weapons, all that money. There's only so much money to go around, but I keep him. I go into the offseason, let him, build that chemistry. I think that's one of the special things they got going with this team right now. But yeah, back to your point about that drive. I mean, that's kind of plays into what you've been talking about with him all along, is like kind of some of those quicker decisions, get to the checkdowns. You've seen him doing that a little bit better in this game. I think he was 10 of 11 at the end of that drive you were talking about. So it was highly effective. It felt like he was like the one guy executing on offense, and like everything else was kind of going down around him. First drive, they come out and Jeffrey Simmons just blows up the guard, and they get a sack fumble on that. By the way, like as an offensive lineman, like I know you'd hold your own, but if your guard came to you and said, "Hey man, what do I do here to stop this guy?" Like what do you do to stop a guy like Jeffrey Simmons? Like he is unbelievable. Everything about him is like he's got the aesthetic of just like a predator out there with the red sleeve and the arm brace, and like everything's like just set up to like intimidate, and then he plays and he lives up to the aesthetic. It's he's a monster, man.
Oh, Jeff's he's a beast. He's a beast. I train with him. I've been training with him for the last several years. He's a monster for sure. On the sack fumble, the guard just overset him. Just like ended up in a bad spot. Easy win for Jeff to go inside. Like if anything, you make him go outside all game. But as a whole, like throughout the game, they did a pretty good job on Jeff. And on that sack fumble, we slid away from him. That didn't make sense to me. The center went away from Jeff. Let's not do that. Like that's just something simple. Let's slide to the All-Pro. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's easy fix. I think the guards did well, man. The left guard is a starter to me.
He's
an NFL starter. He's an NFL starter. I really like him moving forward. I like the center a lot. I know Eric McCoy will be back next year. I like the center a lot. I like him a lot. I like where listen, it's a lot that I'm learning about the Saints throughout these last few games with these young players, young pieces, which is super important for everything that they're building moving forward. It's some weapons out here that they have on the field. Receiver, running back. Like they're answering a lot of questions that it changes the offseason process, in my opinion. What are you seeing from some of these young weapons, Nick, that you think that can really be a piece of the future?
Well, even just one of the name brand ones, Juwan Johnson, I think his game's elevated to another level with Shough, and they played in college together. They were roommates together at Oregon, which is kind of crazy. Like that's 7 years ago. Juwan's on his third contract, and they were teammates in college. But I mean, like you kind of see it. Like they know how to play with each other, and just that adjustment throw. I think it was I don't even know how many yards, 39 yards on it. Like where he kind of pointed him out, and he had the pressure coming at him, and he was throwing that thing before he even broke on it, and you just kind of saw the chemistry being on the same page, the trust level, and I think that's helped Juwan elevate to another level. I know coming into this game, he had caught 15 of his last 16 targets after struggling with drops earlier in the year. So that looks good. In this game right here, Audric Estime, the running back from Notre Dame, he was with Denver last year. Senior year or junior year at Notre Dame, he had like 1,800 yards. Denver's so loaded, they just let him go. He comes over here and he looks solid, man. He looked like someone that should be on a team. He averaged 6.1 yards after initial contact per carry in this game. Like he had a 12-yard run where he broke a tackle in the backfield, 2 9-yard runs where he kind of made it happen himself after everything broke down. He looked like someone that I think going into camp next year, I'd probably have him competing probably RB3 in that mix with Devin Neal. I think you got to probably add another one, assuming Alvin's going to be back. If he wants to keep playing everything, you know better than any of us. You sat with him, but it sounds like he wants to keep playing. Yeah. So Yeah, look, I think they got some bright spots there. And look, the thing about Shough in this game too, Rashid Shaheed got traded away. Brandon Cooks gets cut. Devon Bailey, the new wide receiver two, is hurt. Mason Tipton has a groin injury. Wide receiver three, he's out of the game. Wide receiver two, Foster Moreau, he's out with the ankle injury for the season. Jack Stoll, tight end three, hurts his knee in the first quarter. He's out of the game. Alvin's not playing. That's running back one. Running back two, Kendrick Miller's on IR. Running back three, Devin Neal's on IR. Cesar Ruiz isn't playing. Eric McCoy ain't playing, and he's still winning. You know, like that's where like my belief in him comes from, because this is where you're like, well, if you put some stuff around him, and like he goes down 13-0, and he just gets him back in it. And we're talking about the weapons, when I think in a lot of situations it'd be, well, he didn't have anything around him. How's he supposed to succeed? Like when you actually have a guy playing well at quarterback, the excuses don't really matter. Like Drew, man, offensive line every year, like everybody would be hurt. There'd be guys going down, still moving the ball, still winning. And it's like, well, how do they keep doing it? It's like, well, like nine's back there making sure like this thing ain't gonna sink. And I just think when you have a quarterback, they elevate everybody around them, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. At least I think I'm seeing it.
That's valid, bro. That is super valid. That's super valid. I love it. That's a great point. And Tyler Shough, he's leading the team the way that you would want. He's making plays. I'm on board. I'm on board, man. I'm excited to see the way he finished the season next week. And let's continue to stack them wins and make it contagious. That's the culture that they're trying to build. Before I let you go, because we're spending a nice amount of time on the Saints, I have to mention, and huge shout out to this man who has been through a lot of injuries and noise and narratives, but he is balling. Chase Young. Chase Young is a beast. 1.5 sacks this game. Forced fumble. Snatched, like, give me that. And to the crib. I love what I'm seeing from Chase Young. Balling. Shout out to you, Chase. Keep balling, brother. I love it.
Yeah, I think he might be the best player on the team, man. Like, honestly, it's either him or Chris right now, between the two of them. Ooh. His get off has been crazy. Like they have these breakdown, you know, every game. Next Gen Stats has it. He has the best get off in a single game this season, and then Myles Garrett has like the next 14 or whatever after him. But he's top 7 in the league and get off, and like, man, he just looks locked in. He just looks locked in. He's making plays. It looks like everything's working for him. I know they had some issues with the D line coach last year and the plan and all that stuff. I think everything's just kind of aligned for him to where he's producing and he's happy. I think he's feeling good. Career high in sacks, and he's only played in 11 games this season. Next week will be 12. He looks like what you thought he was going to be coming into the league as a number 2 overall pick. Like he looks like that guy. Before you let me go, I got one for you. You got to settle a debate here. What is the cutoff? Two-parter. What's the cutoff on saying Merry Christmas to someone? Like, what's the date? And then Happy New Year. Like, how late in the January can you say Happy New Year to people without, like, what's the expiration on both those?
So New Year is the cutoff for Merry Christmas.
Oh, no, man. You're too nice. You're too nice.
New Year is the cutoff. Like, once you get to New Year's Eve, that's his own like greeting. So New Year's Eve is the cutoff for Christmas, for Merry Christmas. And then Happy New Year, you got 2 weeks.
Oh, that's nasty work, man.
You got 2
like
weeks.
December 26th, it's like, hope you had a good Christmas.
No, bro.
Like, if I didn't hit you on the 25th, like,
no, bro.
And then I think you got until January 7th. You got 1 week on Happy New Year, and then after that, you're just riding it, man. Like, it's
Nick,
over.
I'm gonna need you to be a little more festive, bro. Share some holiday cheer, man.
26, it's cooked, man. Like, hey, man, I hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, man.
No,
my tree's already out the house.
My tree is up until after New Year.
That's crazy, man. You're too nice. You're too nice, man.
Being a Grinch, man.